There's a group of Model A cars getting ready for an adventure this weekend.
Yeah, so Cody took the Caravan to Loomis this morning as the local club there prepares for their side quest. I love a good side quest, Code.
Yes, good quest, a good quest. If you're not familiar with Model A's, they're the cars that go. Yeah, that's the ones. Kevin, this is so fun. We got to hang out a few months ago. You've been trying to suck me into this.
I think I've already sucked you into it. We just got to find you a car.
You were telling me you guys were going to go on this trip where you're going to look at barn quilts.
Well, I was going to have a tour on Saturday, which got rained out. But then when I told you about it, then you said, let's do a pre-run. So we're going to do a pre-run.
Because that's the kind of jerk I am. Okay, this is your car right here.
Correct. This is a Victoria.
On this car, there is a sticker. What is that sticker for, Kevin?
My family, my uncle's father had to go on a world tour, so he wanted to go on the Autobahn and go faster than 65. So he had to get a permit to go faster than 65.
How fast does this car go?
About 64.
But we got the sticker.
Got the sticker.
It's very important, very important.
Well, it proves it was in Germany.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so we're going to take off and we're going to go on a tour of the barn quilt. So I want to talk to Hillary a little bit about barn quilts. I'm learning a lot about these, because I always thought they were beautiful, but they have a purpose.
They're very pretty. They do have a purpose throughout history. They've either been to let you know what that was farmed, agriculture, family identity. There's so many things I can't even pick one right now.
But it is fascinating. So we're going to take a tour and we're going to learn a little bit about these. This one right here is about strawberries.
Yes, and so they sold strawberries to build the church, for the money to build the church. So that's a very deep meaning for this. So it represents things that happen in history. I kind of don't want to. This is me. Anyway, some people get really traditional about the designs and everything, but they're really changing, like bringing in more artwork. And so it's been really fun to be a part of it this year and add to it. Like this one's really
right. And we're looking at these, and you guys are doing classes and teaching people.
Yes, we've had a class about once a month, one time each month for the past 7 months, and I just kind of got asked to do that. I'm a painting contractor, and I do murals and artwork. And so, you want to do this? I'm like, yes. So it's been really fun. We're going to have one at the Horton Iris Farm in May.
Okay.
And we have one at the Mandarin Ranch, Martin's Farm in Penryn, and we've had a few there. And we're even going to start a quilt trail in Wilton.
Oh, really?
So people will call and go, so I heard from you, my niece lives in Taylorsville. I'm like, huh? So it's been really fun, because once you hear about it, you want to be a part of it.
You want to be a part of it.
And you'll get addicted, so you have to be careful.
Oh, all right, well,
You'll be driving Model A's and painting barn quilts.
Barn quilts, yeah, exactly. These cars are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Kevin, come here real quick. The thing about these cars is that now there are still parts for these.
Oh,
you can get parts. You can drive these.
Yeah, these are quite affordable when it comes to a hobby for a new person who wants to start working on an old car. I mean, this car here is probably in the range of $15,000.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Totally sucking me into this. All right, coming up, we're going to hit the road, see some barn quilts. Back to you guys in the studio.
Fabulous. Model A Stark.
Love it. Thank you, Code.
Yes, it is good day. This is Cody. He's in a Model A, taking a tour with his friend Kevin. Okay, so we're taking the barn quilt tour, and matter of fact, we're pulling up to some barn quilts right now. Look at those. Very fancy. Kevin, what property are we on right now?
Struble Ranch.
And they have mini
They
quilts.
have 5, I think. Behind this building is another one that we can't see, but it's the largest one.
Okay, we're pulling up here. I want to be a member of the Capital A Model through the club.
You're already a member. We'll make you an honorary member.
Oh, look, we just happen to have our Model A club right there. There they are, right there. Okay, let me get out of the car here, and let's talk to some folks about this. Now, the problem with getting out of a Model A, I've noticed, is a lot of dad noises.
You're too big. You're too big.
Yeah. Woo. Okay. There we go. There we go. So, Kevin, You guys do tours like this all the time. You got like stuff coming up like
Pretty much
Sonora,
every
you're
couple
going all over the
weeks.
place.
Every couple weeks, we're going someplace.
I think that's so fun. And like, how many cars would go around like normally?
Well, the tour we were planning for the barn quilt, we had 19 cars signed up, and then we got rain. And for Sonora, there's like only 150 something cars, I believe.
That would be an incredible sight to see.
It'll be a nightmare for Sonora. Don't try to get anywhere in town fast.
Okay, we're going down here. Who are we going to talk to?
Struble.
The Strubles. I'm here to talk to the Strubles.
We can see that her husband is kind of shy of the camera.
He's right away. Good morning. Thanks for having us out this morning.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Struble Ranch.
By the way, your property is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we're very proud of it. He's a fourth generation, so we've been here for a while.
So the barn quilts, why was that important to put on the property?
Well, I learned about barn quilts in 2013. I never knew what a barn quilt was. I thought it was a quilt that they hung on a barn, and that wasn't it. So I studied up on it. We visited 2 other barn quilt trails in Kelseyville and Quincy, saw the beautiful folk art barn quilts they had, and I decided I wanted to be the first in Placer County to put up a barn quilt on our 100-year-old barn.
Oh, fantastic.
So we put Citrus Beauty up there to represent our beautiful orchard, and then after that, there's 5 more barn quilts at the barn, and then we visited Kentucky, and I saw those beautiful barn quilts, and said, Loomis has a lot of history. Why don't we do that in the Loomis Basin? So I asked my friends, my quilting friends, to help me. I knew I couldn't do it by myself. And in the next 2 years, we put up 15 more barn quilts. We reached our goal of 20, and then we put together a web page and a brochure with the 20 barn quilts on it and the little history of why the family chose that barn quilt pattern. And everybody can download it themselves and do the map and follow the barn quilt trail in Loomis.
It's so fun. Like when we were driving here, seeing the quilts in the distance and everything.
Yeah,
Do you get a lot of like people just showing up
Yes,
and
yes.
looking around?
All year long, they come and take pictures of the barn quilts, and that's exactly what we want them to do. Want them to come and enjoy. And I enjoy the stories of why they picked that barn quilt. And on our webpage, it tells the little story of each barn quilt, why that pattern was chosen, and we just want people to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's been 10 years now that they're just starting to discover our barn quilts, and that's really a good thing.
Well, hopefully they'll see it on the TV and they'll get some more visitors out
I
there. They need
know.
to come visit you. 'cause
That
this
would
is
be
gorgeous.
awesome. Yeah. Come visit us during November, December when we have mandarins to sell.
Oh, yes. Yes. Matter of fact, I'm going to come back in November, December and do some
I
Mandarin
hope you
stuff with you.
do.
I will do that.
Please come back.
Okay, we got to hit the road. We got another spot. Where are we going next?
I don't know.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear, Kevin. You're welcome.
Wait.
All right, back to you guys
I
in
am
the studio.
so concerned. One of y'all needs to know where you're going, and we know that you're directionally challenged. Somebody got to know where you're
Exactly. That's why Kevin and I have become such good friends,
Oh,
because
no.
he doesn't know where he's going. I
Oh,
don't know
no.
where I'm going. We're on good day. Lord knows we don't know where we're going
Yeah.
with this thing.
Do
so,
you know how much
it works.
gas is?
True. That's a good
You
point.
can't get lost.
Yeah. Can't afford to. I like that Kevin approaches the show the same way I do. I don't know where we're going next. Guess we'll find out.
I didn't read the email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cody.
And welcome back. Just been hanging out with my friend Kevin this morning, riding around in your Model A, taking a look at barn quilts. And the reason this got started was you're always looking for cool spots to take the Model A's out. Because you got a Model A, you got to drive around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is a perfect thing to do in a Model A.
Yep. And here's the latest quilt, joining the quilt tour here in Loomis.
So this quilt is so new, it's not even on the flyer.
Christ, not on the flyer yet.
Okay, I should probably get out.
Yeah, baby.
All right. All right, get out. You hold that. All right, here we go. Once again, when you get out of a Model A, you just got to remember there's a lot of dead noises.
Well, I can push you.
All right. All right, so I want to show you guys the newest quilt on the quilt tour is right over here. It is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Please introduce yourself to the folks at home.
I'm Kevin McDonald here at Red Barn.
Kevin, why did you guys want to be a part of this tour?
You know, it's really, Hillary mentioned what she can do, and we thought, what a great addition to the barn that we have.
Yeah. It's spectacular too. You've added a little bit of modern to the quilt stuff.
We wanted to really just showcase the beauty that we all enjoy here in Northern California, the Sierra Nevadas and the foothills.
Yeah.
You know, what incorporates what we see every day, and wanted to try to put that all into a quilt some way, somehow.
I think these things are fascinating because there's a lot going on in these things. Once you start learning about the history behind them and why you guys picked everything, each one of them is so different. If you had people come up and take pictures and all that stuff?
Not really yet, because we just recently got it installed, but honestly, when I was doing the deep dive into the history of them, it was a little bit of a rabbit hole that I went down with. It's not only the colors, but it's the design and all that goes into these to make them what they are, and we wanted something that was very unique, and that's what I think we came out with.
I think you nailed it,
Yeah.
brother. I think you nailed it. Thanks for having us out,
Yeah,
man.
thank
This is really neat. Hey, Kevin! Okay, so you were supposed to do this tour of all the quilts this weekend, but the weather person messed up your plan.
Yeah, your team just screwed it all up for me. They predicted wet rain, so I had to cancel.
We had to cancel this
If
weekend.
you would have said it was sunny, nobody would have skipped out. And then we would have been forced to do it in the rain.
Exactly. So, but you guys do fun stuff like this all the time with your group.
Well, that's the whole purpose of our club, is to go out and meet other people and to travel around and see the scenery. I mean, the Model A is perfect for going around and doing the Sunday drive.
Yeah.
Well,
it really
Saturday
is.
drive in this
Saturday
case.
It is. It is absolutely perfect. How did you get into this? What was it about the Model A?
Well, it wasn't the Model A as much as my uncle. He pestered me my entire life. I used to go down and spend the summers with him, and he'd have me work on the cars. And he says, well, you should get a Model A. And I was into boat racing and car racing. And I said, no. So then finally one day I said, okay, I'll sell my boat and I get a Model A. I did, and now I regret not doing it earlier.
Yeah.
It's like my wife says, I sold one boat, I got 3 cars.
Yeah, it worked out good. I think
Well, she loves it because I filled my boat up. It was $1,600. I can buy a car for no.
this is true.